And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. Alright, we are back up here on our smelting floor here. I wanted to make sure we had one thing automated before we really left this area, you know, for good. Not really for good, but we'll revisit it probably sometime in the future for extra defense or whatnot. Definitely going to probably want more defenses over here, you know, as soon as we get to like nuclear power or something like that. But by then we probably won't have any more attacks up here. But I wanted to get the steel cutter heads automated. I mean, we've got 61 plasma heads. When we're doing pretty good on plasma heads, but you know, with the amount of ore that we're mining right now, and with the amount that we're smelting now that we're automating, you know, not only is our threat going up and staying high, but we're also using more of those cutter heads. So I'd like to get those. Automated. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get the low-grade steel set up. And let's get that here. Low-grade steel right here. So this thing is a 50 power per second. And it's really the only other step that we have besides just the raw ores. And this thing here is essentially 1 bar of each. So I'm going to use, I think, so this is nickel and iron. So we're going to do remove only here, remove only here, and I want a little bit of a backlog, so we're going to do an add only here. But we're kind of running into trouble, so I might, let's move this over to here. Do we have a bigger battery? Yeah, let's put a bigger battery on that thing. I need to give myself a little bit more space to maneuver around here. Okay, so let's get that steel back in. And let's get the hoppers set up. So I want, let's see, we have nickel coming in way over there. And iron, I think, is right here. So that should be pretty easy. So I'll put nickel in right here. I'll put iron in right here. Oh, remove only. Okay, and you know, I could do a huge hopper. I don't really think it's gonna need that much hopperage, but we'll get her in there anyway. So I'm gonna put the steel in way on this side just to give ourselves a wide area to work with over here, because I can't put a conveyor over the top of this, so that kind of limits me. So this is going to be our output. Okay, so all I need now is the nickel and the iron. So this is going to be iron supply. We're going to just kind of take it right from the tap here. So iron is going to be pulled right off of here. And I also need iron over here. So this not only uses more iron, but also uses the steel, which is also iron. So I could, one thing I could do, if I was a creative person, put this down like that. And again, this doesn't need to go very fast. This really doesn't need to go very fast. Alright, so iron is now getting in there. So now it says, oh, now I need low-grade steel. Well, that's obvious. And let's see, low-grade steel, and then lithium. So low-grade steel go in there, lithium will go in this one here. So I need I also need nickel to go right in here. So let's try getting that somewhere decent. So if I wanted to go up and over the world here, although nickel is right here, so if I wanted to, I could just come right over the top of that and come down. You know, and this floor will be a little messy just because it's our smelting floor. We need to be more utilitarian over here than pretty. Okay, so low-grade steel is now in progress. And I even have, well, there's iron in there, so I'm going to grab that iron out. There's our low-grade steel busting right through. And how is our iron doing? Well, iron, I'm gonna grab all the lithium out of there. We need more iron. So I'm gonna do this, remove only. This is not going as fast as I thought it would. This is processing that low-grade steel really, really fast. Which is fine. Once this fills up, it'll be good. Okay, so lithium, I think, is right over here. Yeah, there's lithium. So we'll be able to cut right in here with lithium. Alright. That's iron. So lithium. I'm thinking over the top. Like this. Probably be our best bet. Clear any obstacles, avoid any potential hoppers. So I'm gonna click that and then figure out what we need to do. Okay, so this then comes down, and now we have lithium, so this is going to start crafting really, really fast. As you can see, once it fills up, once it backlogs, it should be good. I'll probably be using a lot of the iron out of here. Probably a net loss of iron right now, but you know, it is what it is until everything catches up. Now I want something that I can walk over. What was this? This was... What was this? Power for something. No longer needed. Okay, so I can clear that away. There. Now I can navigate. And this is really the biggest user of lithium that we've got. And once this again is full, because this has to fill up, and then this has to fill up, and then this has to fill up, and once we're there, holy cow, we'll have plasma heads forever. Okay, grab all of that. Our threat level is probably a little bad. 4100, yeah. Just about at the boss level. It's kind of surprising me that it's not actually spawning bosses. Maybe the boss is like 4400 or something like that. I think our laser system is doing just great. Yeah, these aren't even close to full blast. Okay, how about this system? 336 recombined organic matter. That's pretty darn good. I also found a few topaz, I think those are. Yeah, topaz. Got a total of 7 diamonds. I did find my alloyed block assembler. It was up here. So I think we are good to go. I need to drop off some things and stuff. Okay, and I'm gonna grab, while we're here, I'm gonna grab this system here. We are gonna move this system down to where we actually are gonna spend most of our time, so I can process my garbage elsewhere. Because we got lots of power down there now. I don't need to worry about power, and this thing can come down. Obviously, and Arthur's little charging point are going to come with me. Here. Leave those. Kind of leaving the rest of the system in place here. Not really urgently needing to move any of that. And last but not least, I have a little bit of these I want to get rid of. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I really do need to tear down, but we'll get there. I really need to get alloyed blocks going. I wanted to get this first before we really left this system to its own devices, because the next time I come up here will probably be to upgrade the cargo lifts themselves. And by then, who knows how much power. I don't think we have really the power. Let's see, that's 40, 80, it's 160 power per second. And I'm pretty sure the improved cargo lift causes those to eat like 250 power per second. So we're a little over half. The other thing we need to think about is the secondary nickel that I found, which I don't think I wrote down the coordinates for. That's not good. Did I not write down the coordinates? No, I didn't. Weird. Alright, here we are. So yeah, I started clearing this before I went up topside, just to get this going, get some progress made on it. You can see this one cleared first. This had a pretty big valley in here, so that's why that cleared way before the others. I'm going to do that because when I redo this system, I'm going to want to keep those marked. That's how I know. That's how I keep from having to count 1,000 times. Look at that one lone little titanium right there. Got some friends over here, but poor guy. It's all alone. Looks like this one finished as well. So I think, yeah. So if I want to clear these another step back, it's a pretty trivial amount of work. Now that I have these marked like this, just count in and continue the laser. And this one is taking its sweet, sweet time over here. Huh. And I'm getting some frame rate hitches here. Loading in all this stuff. Oh, it looks like this finally. I did take the 2,000 slot hopper down. Yeah, this filled up. Look at that, 200 more pipe waiting for us. So the whole system kind of calms down a little bit, which is good. I like it. It does that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna want to start digging on this. And there was a big valley. I mean, this drops. It really drops. So it's amazing how treacherous the toxic caves are. Never ceases to amaze me, the volume. And do we have... Okay, that one did disappear. Ow. And I've also got the little areas marked off there, so I can come back here, give myself a little elevation. I want to make sure not to override that spot there, but this will allow me to build my floor out all the way through. That's why I put one on top, because when I come through here and I build these, it's going to overwrite the one on the bottom. I didn't want to lose my spot. Okay. I can also probably... I got that one marked. This is kind of far away. Kind of delicate. A delicate touch is... Can't really brute force when you're doing stuff like that. So dark. So dark. See how this probably overwrote that chevron, so I want to get that chevron back in there. This one as well. That marks where the next set of excavators go. And alright, we are making progress over here as well. Hopefully, it's got one layer. Nope, 2 layers. We got 2 layers left over here. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to get this done. So if I want to just mark these off so we can build our factory a little bit bigger right away. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 right here should be the next spot. I'm going to put a battery right on that right away. So as count right, you should end up with your next layer right next to the other one. And we can do the same over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Drop none, clear over, we're good to go. And this one should match up, and then your corners should match up. Then you're good to go. That is if you don't want any overlap. You can overlap these and make them dig faster, so just keep that in mind. You have a bunch of these going in the same area, and it will clear it faster. Ah, this one is way behind that. I don't know why this one just wasn't as fast. It's weird. Didn't have any hive to look through, but really lagged behind all the others for some reason. Just doesn't want to work as fast, I guess. These should go really fast because there's not much there. And finally, we're just about on the last layer over here, and then I can extend this one as well. Might as well count this one out while I'm at it. Although I gotta be careful I don't fall through the world here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there's the next spot there. Okay, so that is working on the last layer. And over here, man, this one's, it's crazy how far behind this is compared to the other ones. Much more, probably had much more to dig through. Ooh, look at that biomass right there. Let's scan that. 870,000. There's some right here too. Okay, not as much here, but wow, that was a lot right there. I'm gonna want to mark that. See if when I build this thing, I can avoid destroying 800,000 biomass. Although it's right at the tippy top, you can see it's just a couple layers. So this one I'm gonna probably want the height down a couple, and we're not gonna interfere with the main factory at all. So bringing the height down a couple will avoid clearing too much of that biomass vein. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Here we go. Good stuff here. Alright, this one is just about done. Last couple rows. I do want to make a faster one. But, you know, there's a trade-off. There's a big trade-off when you make one that's faster. And that is performance. The game performance. Because you make one faster, well, your updates per second are going to take a really big hit. Because it's having to process so many blocks so quickly. Alright. We are back in business. Okay, so this is all nice and even. So let's throw in the last excavator here, and so clear overage, drop none. Yeah, and I use the XMLs to set my radius and my height to what I want the defaults to be. So if you're going to be clearing a lot of space and you want a certain set, if you want certain values in there that you're going to use over and over and over again, just edit the XMLs, put those values in there, and you should be good to go. Look at this. This one's done already. That's nuts. And this just opens right up to a huge valley. Whee! Wow. That cave just keeps going. Alright, so this is done. Let's mark this off. That was amazingly fast. Okay, well, can't really go any further with that dig. These digs are kind of catching themselves up, and now we are another big drop off right into nothingness. Alright. But we made a lot of progress on expanding our factory, and that is important. Except for this guy. I don't know. This corner over here just... I think it just had too much. I'm going to clear that biomass vein. But that one's going to be worthwhile, I think. Keep around a little longer. Alright, well that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.